You are now entering the Queen Up Chronicles Talk Zone, the place where crowns are corrected, kings are supported, and the love is real.
Hold up, Jay.
Queen Up! We're moving, we're grooving, we're building, we're loving. Welcome to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West. Thank you so much for being tuned in. I have a great episode for you right now. I have Dr. Toscha Dickerson. Hey, sis.
Hey, sis. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time today, because, honey, I know you're quite busy. Queens are busy all the time, right?
All the time. Yes, Lord.
Okay. So listen, sis, what exactly do you specialize in as it relates to your doctorate degree?
So my doctorate is in business administration,
Okay.
and I specialize in global operations and supply chain management.
Okay. All right. Global operations and supply chain management.
Yes.
Okay. So what exactly is supply chain management, sis?
So supply chain management is that logistics part of it, where we get your goods and your materials to and from the customer. So that's the behind the scenes. You know, people just know that when they go to get a product is in the store, but how did that product get in the store?
Yeah.
That's what supply chain is.
Oh, okay. Because I never think about it. I'm just happy that they got the item that I need.
Exactly.
I grab it off the shelf and I just go about my business. Okay.
Exactly. So I'm the person that try to figure out how it's going to get to the store, how much you need in that store, how much it's going to cost in that store.
Okay.
I'm the money lady. Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Oh, the money lady. Ching ching. Okay.
There you go.
I know that's right, sis. So as far as the supply chain goes, right? Is there anything else that you have done with your business degree?
Yes, so I consult my business, Dickerson Management Associates. We actually consult with universities. And so with that degree, it has allowed me to consult and do contracts with the government and with universities, to where I am writing procurement curriculum, supply chain management for business departments. So I'm definitely utilizing this degree.
Okay, exactly. And you're not one of the ones spent all that money on the degree and
No,
not
ma'am.
using it. Okay.
No, ma'am. Oh, no, I'm going to utilize it, right?
Okay, that is wonderful. And congratulations on that. But sis, I would be remiss if I did not tell the viewers where we met. We met about like 5 or 6 years ago at an all-white event. Okay.
Yes.
It was we were supporting another sister.
That's right.
And we met, and from that point on, we've been connected ever since.
That's right. That's right. And we met in the lovely Miami, Florida, right?
Well, honey,
it was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful. All white event. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
What else have you been doing as far as your consulting business and the supply chain management? Can you expound on that a little bit?
Yes, and I also coach. I am a coach. I'm certified as a life coach, a clarity and a stress management. And I work with women to help them get clarity in their business, clarity in their personal, professional lives, as well as helping them to reduce stress, because that was something that I really had to learn how to do. Right. Just being in corporate America for so many years and dealing with so many different positions, stress would just overpower me. And so now I teach other women how to do that.
Okay. Oh, that is wonderful. Exactly. Because sometimes we are so busy and so caught up in our lives that we don't realize the impact that stressful situations, working on the job, like you said, being in corporate America, a lot of stress, and we internalize that.
Yes. And it shows, it shows through our physical body, right? And we don't do anything until we get physical symptoms. The symptoms have already been there mentally, emotionally, but we don't do anything until we physically can't move our bodies. Wow. And so I try to help women before they get to that point, to where they're in the doctor's office, right?
Yes.
I tell people all the time, especially my clients, if you do not take time for vacation and to, deal with yourself, then you're going to be forced to make time to deal with it, because you're going to be sick.
Right.
It's either or, it's a choice.
Right. Because your body truly will shut you down.
Yes,
so doctor, I see that you talk about self-care days. How important is it to have self-care days?
Oh my God, that's very important, sis. And self-care is so much more than going to the salon and getting our hair done and our nails done, right?
Yes, it is.
Self-care is mentally. We have to be mentally prepared. We have to find a meditation or something that works for us to calm our minds, because our minds are running 1,000 miles a minute. Oh my God, it's so much we're trying to do. But self-care is taking care of you mentally, internally. That's what that is.
Right.
And it's very important.
Oh, yeah, it's very important to have self-care days. But I'm going to tell you, doctor, I practice a self-care lifestyle.
Yes.
Period. Overall.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I don't just choose one day here and there.
That's right.
I'm always cognizant of my mental health, my physical health, who I allow in my space, exchange of energies.
That's right, because it's real. Yeah. And like you say, sis, I agree. If you practice it and you make it a lifestyle, then you won't have to need a day or two to take off. Right. Because it's your lifestyle. You already know what you need to do.
Exactly.
Right.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, I want to talk about this fabulous retreat that you just had, honey. I thought I was on and popping. Okay. We're going to talk about it. This is Queen Up Chronicles Talk, and I'm Jay West, and I'm here with Dr. Toscha Dickerson. Stay tuned for more.
Mink eyelashes have become a beauty staple. The Real J Mink's Beauty Bar, I like it when you blink, is available by appointment or same-day service. Check them out on Instagram at The Real J Mink's Beauty Bar for more information.
Welcome back to Queen Up Chronicles Talk. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. I'm still here with Dr. Dickerson. Listen, we got to talk about the Big Easy Retreat, sis.
Yes. Oh, my God. When I tell you that was a vision that came to me from God above. Always, right? That vision. I had to write it down because I was not aware of it. But that vision came to me, and it was supposed to happen post the pandemic. It was supposed to happen in 2018.
Okay.
I was preparing for it. Pandemic happened in 2020. Right. And then God came to me and said, okay, now is the time to have it, 2023.
Let's get it done.
Let's get it done. So it's been in the works.
Okay.
And I'm excited. Okay. I'm excited. It was a fabulous event.
Okay.
Okay. It happened in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay. Nice.
And the best part of it, it happened during Essence Festival weekend.
Oh, nice. Now that was a great time because so many people was in the city. But let me ask you, so you said that God gave you the vision, He gave you the purpose, and you and what's so great about that is that you stayed focused on that. You were obedient in His word, right?
Yes.
So, but what does the Big Easy? What is that about?
So the Big Easy Retreat was about me actually helping other women. And when I say helping other women, I went through a point in my life where I didn't know who I was. Okay. Just to be transparent, God had to do a work in me. And so when I said that, my focus was always get in the bag at all costs.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I didn't care who didn't like it. I was going for it. And God had to sit me down and show me something. Right.
Wow.
And when He did it, it was uncomfortable. I didn't like it.
He gonna make you uncomfortable, sis.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like it. And so He got my attention. And the process that I went through, that God dealt with me, He showed me that this is not for you to keep to yourself. Yes. Everything that you've gone through, I need you to show other women.
Yes, and I believe that. Yes.
The Big Easy Retreat was birthed out of that because not only was I afraid to have the Big Easy Retreat, but God told me I was going to have it in New Orleans, Louisiana, during Essence Festival. And I said, God, that's the biggest festival that happens in Black culture, especially in Louisiana. Why would I do it that weekend? I said, nobody is even going to come to this because it's Essence.
There's a conflict with the schedule.
Yes,
at least you thought so.
That's what I thought. But God said, you're going to do this that weekend because I want women from all over the world to attend this. And it's a purpose in this.
Yes.
And He did exactly what He said because it was a sold out event.
Wow.
And it was women from all over. Women
how many attendees, sis?
We had, I want to say 75 to 100.
Nice turnout.
And it was women from all over. Women flew in from Virginia, from Maryland, from Texas, all coming to Louisiana. And they came to the Big Easy Retreat. And when I tell you, it was powerful. It was an event that everyone will remember and will be back next year because it's going to be an annual event.
Okay, so it's an annual event. Listen, I missed out on it this year, But
Yes.
I'm in the building next year. I'm
Come
going to
on.
tell you, because honey, listen, doctor, I was looking at the pictures on Instagram and I got a little upset, right?
Come on, sis.
I'm supposed to be in the house.
Come on, sis.
Okay.
When I tell you a day to remember,
Yes.
and it was a 1-day event, and
Okay.
it was powerful enough to change the trajectory of people's lives.
My God.
I mean, God was in that place.
But God
He
gave
was
you the
in that
vision.
place. Yes, he
So he's
did.
going to give you the support.
That's
so
right.
what can people expect next year at the Big Easy Retreat?
So I want women to come with an open mind, right? I want them to come with the open mind, and the way you come in is not the way you're going to leave.
Oh,
And so when you come in, okay, I want you to expect
yes.
receiving empowerment. You're going to receive inspiration. You're going to receive
Yes.
encouragement. But the most importantly, you're going to receive that support. And I don't care what that support looks like, whether it's for your business, whether it's for you personally, professionally, you're going to receive it in that day.
Okay.
And we're going to make sure we're going to have people follow up with you, because this is something that I want to do, and it's authentic.
Yes.
It's not something you come, you get all hyped up about, and then you leave back and you don't know what to do.
Right. But you see that all the time, sis. You got to admit,
That's
you
right.
see that all the time.
That's
these
right.
big retreats, these big conventions,
Yes.
right? And the women are so
Yes.
excited. Everybody's involved. You feel a connection
Yes.
during that time.
Yes.
But once everybody goes back to their respective cities, there's
That's
no
it.
connection. There's no contact.
connection.
There's no follow-up. So I'm
Nothing.
glad that you mentioned that there is follow-up from the
There
Big
is
Easy Retreat.
follow-up. There is support. And so I want women to expect to receive that, because that's something that I wanted to do that's different from any other retreat and conferences that I've been attending.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, honey. And like I said, I am there. Okay.
Yes.
Here. Big Easy Retreat, baby. Jay West is in the building.
That's right.
Okay?
Come on down, sis.
So listen, doctor, I read a quote from your page, and I'm gonna read it off my notes right here. So it says, you cannot become what you want to be because you are too attached to what you have been. Girl, that is powerful.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes. Let me elaborate on that.
Yes.
That resonated with me because I was hesitant in becoming what God wanted me to be.
Ooh.
Right. I was so hesitant because I was worried about what people was going to think of who Toscha was then, who Toscha was when they knew Toscha, who Toscha was when we used to do this and that. And so that resonated with me, because here I'm about to let my purpose and my destiny pass me by because I'm attached to who Toscha was. Okay. That's not who Toscha is anymore. Ooh, right? Talk about it. Yeah. And we're all supposed to evolve as a person. So if you're not evolving and you're not growing, then you dead. You're walking around dead. Right. And so I had to let it go, and God had to work with me and say, it's okay to leave Toscha behind, because I'm developing a new Toscha. Ooh. Yeah. And some people don't understand it. But let me tell you, when you understand it and you accept it, you don't ever want to go back to that old person. Okay. Right. And you have to kill flesh daily. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. And so I welcomed it because God isn't going to force anything on you. Right. So I accept it. And it's the best thing I've ever done. I don't even look back anymore. Wow, that is wonderful, sis. Thank you so much for that transparent moment. But I'm going to tell you, and I got to share something with you, because it is very challenging as you progress in life, as you move forward and you start to make changes that are evident to everybody else, that your old friends, even some relatives, they refuse to accept you in your new space. Yes. Refuse to accept you or allow you to grow and to mature and to be more than what they expect you to be. That's right. And so I commend you for saying, hey, no, this is the new me. Accept who I am, because I'm steadily moving forward and I'm growing no matter what you think I am or who you think I am, because God says that I am more. And that's all that matters. Well, I'm glad you didn't miss your bus, honey, and you riding high and you making major moves. Come on. So, listen, tell the viewers where they can find you, where they can connect with you, because listen, they need to be connected so they know when the big retreat is happening next year. Yes. So you can find me on all social media platforms. I am Dr. Toscha Dickerson on Instagram, Dr. Toscha Dickerson on LinkedIn, Toscha Dickerson on Facebook. I keep it consistent so you can find me. Yes, exactly. Consistency is the best. All of that. That's right. The
Yes.
same name on all platforms. Yes,
I
ma'am.
love it. And it's important to be consistent because that's your brand. And that, like you said, that makes it easier to find you.
That's right.
And I found you, honey, 6 years ago.
Yes. And we're not going anywhere.
Nowhere. We are stuck for life. So listen, we're going to close it out. Thank you so much, Dr. Toscha Dickerson. Yes. I appreciate you for being here. Listen, we are queening up. We are staying up because there's levels to this.
That's right. And thank you so much for having me, and many, many blessings to you.
Thank you, sis. Likewise. I hope you enjoyed that segment with Dr. Toscha Dickerson. I had so much fun with my sister Queen. Listen, and there's much more on this episode, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Everybody said, well, what's the celebrity? Who's so big? I said, God, he's a celebrity. Come on. When I leave this earth, I want to leave a mark. Think about what it is that you can leave your mark on in this world. You can leave here tomorrow, and what you going to be known for? You don't want nobody to talk about you. Let them talk. I love it. If you're not talking about me, then I'm not doing anything. You arrogant, no, I'm confident. Lord God. It's a difference. No difference. Anytime God puts something on your life, it's going to be great opposition. And you can't give up. Car accident, sprained my wrist, broke my toe. I got a knee brace on. Fractured kneecap that happened from something that 3-4 years ago. There's no devil in hell that gonna stop me coming to the altar. I'm coming in a knee brace. If I need to be in a wheelchair, they gonna roll me on up in there, but I'm coming. Because I have an assignment on my life.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm here with Susan Bullets, another powerful sister. Welcome, Suzanne.
Hi, thank you so much, Queen, for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely, Queen. I want to give you your flowers while you are here, while you're in the dirt, while you're making the moves, while you're still on your mission. Okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You deserve it, honey. Listen, what does Bullet for Life means? What is that about?
Wow. Bullets for Life is a mission to save lives one bullet at a time. Bullets for Life came from a vision because first of all, I want to give God his flowers and give God his glory because none of this is possible without him, right?
Right.
God trusted me with this movement. So I pray that he's proud of where I'm at so far, right? Yes. That's my mission, right?
I'm sure
to make God proud, right?
Yes.
So Bullets for Life is an organization that is saving lives one bullet at a time. Yes. We are tired of seeing our children dying every single day, and we are losing loved ones every day by a bullet. Yes. So Bullets for Life show up to save lives by taking live bullets off the street. It's called Donate a Bullet, Save a Life. Okay. Bullets for Life. You get it?
Yes.
Donate a bullet, save a life. So that bullet you give me is a life saved, not a life taken.
Oh, wow. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Susan. So taking a bullet off the street saves a life. So what's the overall mission for Bullets for Life?
The overall mission is to bring awareness to gun violence, right? We know that guns is the highest, or the most, guns take lives more than anything else right now. Okay. Right?
Yes.
Violence are happening. People are dying by guns more than anything is right now. Anything else, any other weapon, it's a gun. It always leads back to a bullet, right?
Right.
So I want and it's not just Florida, it's national.
It's nationwide.
It's national. Yes. It's nationwide, right? I am not out here trying to take your gun laws away from you. I am not. I know you have the right to protect your homes. Yes. That's not the last thing I'm trying to do. My mission is to save lives from senseless.
Right.
It is senseless. We're dying senselessly out here. It makes no sense. Yeah. I want it to make sense.
Right.
I want it to make sense.
Well, we got to get into that next. We're going to take a quick commercial break because, sis, we are losing an entire generation, and it's really sad. So I want to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I want to talk about the laws, the Florida gun laws, when we come back. Stay tuned. This is Queen of Chronicles Talk. I'm Jay West with Susan Bullets.
Great day, Queens. It is time to level up and place your crown in the upright position. And the best way to do that is to queen up. There's levels to this. After all, your level up is all about you. Order your hoodie today, and you see how amazing the CEO, Jay West, wears it. Just the style idea. Order today.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West, and I'm here with Susan Bullets. My sister got a little excited before the commercial break because this is a mission that she's very passionate about. So Susan, let's go ahead and continue the conversation, sis. What do you think about the Florida gun laws?
Woo, we started to get into it earlier. It is reckless.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It's reckless and it's irresponsible of our governor to think that this bill is okay to pass in a state that's already bleeding.
Wow.
Every day.
But I want to ask, what does the gun law basically state? Can you give us some pointers from the law?
Okay, so it states that you no longer need a permit to carry, right?
Okay.
The law before is that you need a permit. So if they stop you, you have a gun and you have a permit, you're okay to go, right?
Right.
So now you don't have to go get a permit. You don't need to get training how to use a firearm.
What?
So you can just go. Nope, you don't need that anymore.
Wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
The only thing that was okay, they said you have to be 21 and older to be able to carry.
Okay.
You cannot be a criminal, you can't be convicted. Okay. I'm okay with that. That shouldn't be a problem in the first place. That should be a law in the first place, right?
Okay. Right.
But now you no longer need a permit. You no longer need to be trained.
So anyone over the age of 21 can carry a gun. So they don't have to even go for gun safety to figure out how to work it, how to clean it, how to.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
That is insane.
Nope.
That is insane.
Nope.
Right.
And you know what it is, to bring this up really quick, I went to the hearing for that.
Okay.
In Tallahassee.
Oh, you did?
I stand in front of commissioners. I stand in front of commissioners along with mothers who's lost their children, kids that's been affected by gun violence, crying out, please don't pass this law.
Wow.
Please don't pass this law. We begging you.
Yes.
We don't want it in our community. And they say, you know what they said?
What
They're
they
going to
said?
kill each other anyway.
They didn't say that in the meeting.
They said that in the meeting. They're going to kill each other anyways. Who are they?
Are you serious?
They say, you know what we need? We need some good guys with guns in the streets. Who is the good guys? How do you differentiate the good guys from the bad guys with guns? So the black people are the bad guys.
Right.
And the white people are the good guys. Is that what we're going to do now?
That is insanity, Susan. I'm so sorry that you all experienced that. And the mothers and the children pleading with the politicians not to implement this law, and it fell on deaf ears. That is awful. And you see why God gave you this mission? You see why? And any way that I can help you, any way that I can move this movement forward and assist, please, sis, reach out to me and let me know. Get me involved.
We will.
So sis, listen, it's a unique thing and it's a bold statement. You have created bracelets out of actual bullets. What made you come up with that idea to add to the movement?
I have my sister collection here with me.
Oh, nice.
She have a lot. So what it is, of not a vision from God. Okay, God, I'm getting these bullets. People are actually donating their bullets to me. Over 20,000 bullets or more have been donated since I started this movement, right?
Awesome.
Think about it. That's over 20,000 lives that will never be harmed because of the bullets that someone donated to us.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, God, I'm getting these bullets. What am I going to do with it? It is coming. Keep in mind, my mom taught us not to play with guns, but here we have a whole bunch of bullets at my mom's house.
At your mom's house? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, listen.
Mom, you think you lost your mind?
So, but once I told my mom, I shared my vision with my family. They supported it from day one. So they were out on the streets. Yes, they were out on the streets with me, getting bullets off the streets. And then we had to learn how to dismantle the bullets. Okay. How do we take the deadly part out of the bullet? So at the beginning, we were doing it all wrong. Thank you, Jesus, for saving us. We were doing it wrong until someone that owned an ammunition place taught us how to do it the right way.
Okay, good.
So we take the deadly part with a tool we call a bullet puller. And I teach mothers, I teach children, I go to schools and I teach them how to destroy, how to take the deadly part out of a bullet and repurpose it into a beautiful conversation piece.
Yes.
So that's where the bracelet comes in.
Okay. Nice,
the
and they are
bracelet is
beautiful.
a
I gotta get me one of them. See, I know you didn't get the support from the politicians when you went to the meeting in Tallahassee. However, former House Speaker and Representative Nancy Pelosi is sporting one of your bracelets.
Yes, she is. I listened. That bracelet was given to her from Frederica Wilson, right?
Okay.
Would give that bracelet to her, explain to her what it meant,
Okay.
and that's our Congresswoman who supported what I do. She gifted her that bracelet, and I remember when Nancy wore that bracelet, everything blew up. I was out in I got a phone call, and Nancy just spoke about my bracelet. Nancy Pelosi just spoke about my bracelet, and I was like, "What? Jesus, what?" I was like, "Look at God."
So, are there any other politicians besides Nancy that's
we have I know Obama and Michelle Obama received one when Andrew Gillum was running, because Andrew Gillum is actually the one who took my movement on his campaign trail.
Okay.
So because of him, it blew up a lot longer. Biden, Kamala Harris has one also. Okay. There's so many people. We have a lot of celebrities that's wearing it. One of my biggest celebrity is Amari officially is gonna kill me if I don't get his name right, but he was Ghost on Power.
Amari, I think Amari Hardwick, something like that.
Amari Hardwick, yes. Amari, yes. He's one of our biggest supporter. Yeah, biggest supporter. He wore it and he spoke about it also. We have like Snoop Dogg wore the bracelet. We have Rick Ross. We have so many people that wear it, but the most important people to me that wear this bracelet is the mothers that's lost their children, the fathers that's lost their children. The parents of that's lost loved ones to gun violence. The Trayvon Martin Foundation, Sabrina Fulton support what I do. Every year she has something called Circle of Mothers, where she brings mothers from all over the world to Florida. And each one of them receive a bracelet in honor of their children, right? But keep in mind, it's bigger than just the bracelet. The gunpowder comes out, and the gunpowder is being replaced with a Bible scripture. So you get to write a Bible scripture down. Because I listen, guys, I just don't want to I don't ever want to go without putting God first, because it's not mine.
We always have to put God first, sis. I love it. And I'm so happy and so grateful that you're getting this support. But when we come back, I want to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, I want you to give some words of encouragement to someone. What would you say to a young man or a young woman who's thinking about using a gun to settle a dispute? And when we come back, so hold that thought. This is Queen of Chronicles Talk. I am Jay West.
This is yet another event held by Bullets for Life. This is in remembrance of King Carter, a young king who lost his life to gun violence. Thanks to Monica Carter and Santonio Carter for trusting Bullets for Life. The bullets are repurposed and set in a beautiful jeweled bracelet to be worn as a reminder of a lost loved one. Look at the smile on his little sister's face. Isn't she gorgeous? Bullets for Life.
Welcome back to Queen of Chronicles Talk. I'm Jay West, and I'm here with the amazing Susan Bullets, who's making moves, who's being supported. Girl, listen, I am so appreciative of you, and I love what you're doing. So give some closing parting words to a young man or a young woman who's thinking about taking out that gun and using it to settle an argument, a dispute, any kind of situation. What would you tell that person?
Oh man, listen, it's not worth it. Your life is not worth it. Your life is worth more than a bullet. That person's life is worth more than a bullet. Yeah. Do you know, behind pulling that bullet, do you know the amount of families that you are affecting, the community? That person have a mother, a father, a grandmother, maybe a child.
Yes.
Right? You're affecting so many people. You're affecting a whole generation behind a altercation when you could easily just put that gun down and live to see another day.
Yes.
Right? Live to see another day. It is not worth it. Having a gun changes everything. It changes your mindset. It changes where you go, how you speak, right? What club you go to. It changes everything. But pulling that trigger is forever.
Thank you so much for that information and that encouragement. But Susan, tell the viewers where they can follow you, how they connect with you, so we can get these issues resolved, because the resolution or the solution starts with us.
Right. So follow us on Bullets for Life on Instagram. On Facebook is Susan Bullets, and you can also go to www.bulletsforlife.org and support the work that we're doing.
Right.
Support us, you guys. We cannot do this alone. It's only getting worse. So we need to come together as a community, come together as one, and let's save ourselves, because nobody is saving us.
So Susan, can people donate to your organization?
Oh yes, please do. We raise money for headstones. We pay bills for the aftermath, because there's something called the aftermath. That's after losing a child. Everybody goes away. But guess what? Bullets for Life stays in these families' life. So you can cash app us at at the phone number 305-600-9147. You could also go to our website and make a donation. You could also buy our bracelet. When you buy a bracelet, one is given to someone who lost a child. We would never charge someone who lost a child a bracelet, because we don't want to make money off of their loss, to honor their children.
That's wonderful. Oh, wow. Okay.
We give way more. We create lines to raise money for these families, right?
Nice. Listen, sis, like I said, God gives the difficult and most challenging missions to the strongest soldiers, and you are a soldier, a sister queen, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. Continue the mission, and I'm here to support in any way.
I appreciate you, Sister Queen.
Queen up.
Thank you. Queen up.